Okay. You know what? Let me see what y'all want me to talk about first, because I don't want to, go down this wormhole. Pause. No pause. Before getting to hear what y'all want to talk about. Okay? Because I want to talk about Pressa. Press machine. I forgot Vegas got a wrench in here. Ain't with it. Affiliate said, make better music. Toronto boom bap scene is fire, says Fuzzy Dunlop. I heard somebody say something about Danielson. Salute to Danielson. When we get the new studio popping in the next week, we'll be working on a Danielson interview. Also, FB interview on the way. FB Neat, aka Fat Boy Neat. That interview will probably drop on Sunday. Look out for that. And right after I finish the stream, I'm going to be posting the Fleeto interview. So look out for the Fleeto interview. Verticals, suck your mom. Yeah. Okay. So I wanted to talk about Pressa quick fast. Big salute to Pressa. I think it was last night on Instagram, something about him looking for a video director to shoot a new video over here in Toronto for him. And it continued to make my brain go on to the pondering that I have been doing, because, it's my job to ponder. And what are you Toronto rappers up to? What's the next move? What's the game plan? These are the things that go through my mind, obviously with other things. What's for dinner? You know what I'm saying? How much money we make it today? Shit like that, right? But, it's my job to wonder, walk one with the Toronto rappers. And I started thinking earlier before this post, is Pressa still here? And if so, why? Why are you still here? Not to say we don't want you here. Obviously, this is your home. You know what I'm saying? But it just got me to wondering, like, nigga, you still in Canada? Shit. I thought he was like Americaned up. Like he had the album or the project that had his American residency card or whatever it was. You know what I'm saying? Like he's locked in. Where did I see this post? Was it 6? Let me see. Maybe it was 6 Sounds. Let's see here. 6 Sounds. Salute to 6 Sounds, yo. I was like, yo. Man never went back after Rolling Loud. I don't know. I didn't ask him when we had the interview. And I'm trying to get the man them to come through and like do a full Was Gang interview. Where like just all of the man them pull up. All right. Let's see it. Pressa links up with Kevin Durant. How long is this from? 1 day ago. For one-on-one game. Yeah, eh? Yeah, eh? Is this a swipe? No, it's just the one. Yeah. There was a video of him, Pressa downtown Toronto. I'm out here, I'm outside. And I was thinking to myself, why are you doing that, fam? Not to say that, you can't hold your own, you can't hold it down, but bro, I thought the plan was stay in the States, stay out of the drama, right? And then get to these bangers. And I feel like the mission is being like deviated a little bit. Let me put this on the screen so y'all can see this a little bit better. Like, fam, I'm not trying to run niggas, but like, back to LA, fam. I know somebody said in the comments about it not being a no-fly zone, but like, don't get me wrong. I know it's crazy out there right now.
We don't live downtown, but we always deep. We outside, you feel me? And yo, got the killers with me. Even though I don't need a killer, I'm a killer all by myself. Yeah. Big history. Hey yo, we don't live downtown, but we always deep. We outside, you feel me? And yo, got the killers with me, even though I don't need a killer, I'm a killer all by myself.
I started thinking about it, right? Because I know that to be in the States, it's not a cheap thing. Okay, especially places like LA. Right? There's one thing like, and also to keep up with the Joneses too. You can't live in a slum spot when you're living there in the States. But a lot of the times, record labels will give artists allowances, per diems, different things like that. Monthly payments, for example, big salute to Dusty Wallace. He was breaking down to me how Jazz Cartier was getting like $1,200 a month. Okay, over there when he was signed to Universal once upon a time. Right? Let me just press this thing up here. He was getting $1,200 a month from the label. Okay. Now, also keep in mind, labels give you your advance. Let's say they give you an advance for your new project of $150,000. Okay, that's so you can make the project. You know what I'm saying? And hold yourself down, all that type of shit. I know that Pressa has done some good investments. You know what I'm saying? The man them are into the dog training and all that type of stuff, or dog breeding and all that type of stuff. But the jewelry, I don't know about the cars and stuff like that, but like jewelry adds up on its own. You know what I'm saying? To have like $250,000 on your neck or $250,000 jewelry combined, that's like a lot. And to hold that down, make sure you always have the dogs them around you, dogs them are fed. That's another expense. Your face is already known. And this is not just a Pressa thing. This is just for all rappers, period. The ones who are like really icy. Your face is already known from making music, right? And from putting out music videos and being out there. So now, when you add all of the extra stuff, it's like, it becomes a liability. Let me go through this page here quick, fast. I say that to say, it might not be as easy as said as done to be like, okay, well, let me just go back to the States now. One, like y'all were saying, it's become a no-fly zone. It's not as safe as it used to be. Period. And dare I get a little bit mixy? The man them haven't made it as kosher as it used to be neither. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to mention the people who he's had issues with, but he's had some issues. You know what I'm saying? Verticals. He says, Friday, Guan, are you going to interview Swansea rappers? Put me on. You know what I'm saying? There's so many hoods out here. You need to let me know who the specific rapper is, not what hood he's from. To me, it doesn't matter what hood you're from. Where's your music? You know what I'm saying? It's not am I interviewing certain people from certain hoods? Just a sidetrack quick fast, okay? Just because I feel like this person's trying to get my attention here. If he's your brethren, cool. Send me his music. We love hiphoptoronto at gmail.com. Hit me in the DMs. You know what I'm saying? But it's not about what hood he's from. to me, it doesn't even need to be mentioned. Just like, are you trying to interview this specific person? You know what I'm saying? The hood that he's from is an irrelevant mention to me. You know what I'm saying? I just care if the person is good. Is he popping? Like, is he trying to do is he grinding? Whatever hood he's from, y'all niggas don't own these hoods. So we got to stop acting like these are the things that we put our flags on. Because in a heartbeat, they'll just take the shit away from y'all. Y'all don't own this shit. Y'all got to stop acting like this is where you fucking live and die. One freaking homie there, turkey neck there, John Tory and them niggas is ready to go. They'll come sweep your hood up and gentrify that bitch and put a Starbucks in it. And niggas won't be allowed to live there anymore. It won't be called what it was called before. That's how less ownership, how much of a lack of ownership y'all niggas have of this shit. So stop holding it down, claiming it. You know what I'm saying? Who cares? But with Pressa here, I feel that he's been put into a weird situation. You know what I'm saying? He's put in this situation where he might feel he has something to prove now that he's back here in the city, because there's been a lot of people who've been talking shit about him when he was gone. Yo, Pressa's afraid to be in Toronto, all this type of shit. And I'm here to say, you don't got to prove nothing to these niggas, fam. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that niggas is in danger, but just from the outside view, you don't have to put yourself in what could be a line of danger to prove to these niggas that you're outside. You know what I'm saying? It's not worth the fucking unfortunate repercussions that can happen. Because without even being Pressa, just being a nigga in the scene who's trying to do his thing, who's trying to grow as a Toronto rapper, who's gaining heavy visibility, it's already not as safe as it used to be. To be a podcaster, don't be that safe. Okay? Don't get it twisted. You know what I'm saying? Not only the rappers are the ones who are like in quote unquote danger, or if you want to call it danger. You know what I'm saying? Any person who is a person of notoriety, somebody can see their face and recognize them because they've seen them on a screen. You got to be on guard. You got to have your head on a swivel. You feel me? It don't make you pussy. It don't make you scared. It just makes you smart. If you could avoid being in places where niggas can just reach out and touch you, you just don't go. And when you go to the places that you need to go to get your money and get your work done or do your networking, you take the proper precautions, you know what I'm saying, and you move militantly. You know what I'm saying? This is the long game that niggas is playing, fam. This is not chess, or this is not checkers, fam. This is chess. You know what I'm saying? And not only Pressa, I'm saying this to all of these Toronto rappers. Don't be trying to let these niggas trick you out of your position to try to prove something to these niggas. This we outside shit, it sounds good, but a lot of the times it's just something that sound good. It don't be worth it like that, fam. You know what I'm saying? As a person who says, yo, we outside, I'm telling you this. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got nothing to prove to these niggas. Go get your bag, go back to the lab, make more music, rinse and repeat. You know what I'm saying? You get another banger, you're out of here. But you get another banger and you're not around to enjoy that shit, then they're going to be celebrating you posthumously. Whatever label is going to be eating off of you, and your family's not going to be able to see the growth of you as an artist. Go get a We Choose Our Sins says, stay out the way. Facts. This is chess, not checkers, my nigga. It's a word of advice from you, from the boy Friday. You know what I'm saying? Old head, old back, old foot, old face Friday. You know what I'm saying? I know it's not, I don't be giving cool advice like, yo, go spin on these niggas. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. I just can't do it. You know what I'm saying? My head's on a motherfucking swivel 25/8. Fuck 24/7. And I don't got half the jewelry you and all niggas got. You know what I'm saying? Half the followers and visibility. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo, respect. When niggas is giving me salutes on the streets, I be looking them in their eyes, fam. Cause I want to see their intentions. I love getting the love when somebody stops me on road and they're like, yo, aren't you that nigga from the podcast? You know what I'm saying? But I'm really looking at everything on this person's body while we're having our conversation. I'm looking at your body movements. I'm looking at where your hands are going. You know what I'm saying? Because all love ain't fan love, like FB says. You know what I'm saying? Nigga come shake your hand and you're not looking at what's going on with his other hand and shit can go left. I'm not saying this for Pressa. I'm just saying this for me. Right? I be looking at a nigga in the eyes. What's your intention, bro? Salute. Thank you. Appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Until that interaction is done. And then I keep it moving. Right? I be having these earbuds in. Right? Both of them. When I'm walking down the street. More times I'm not listening to music. More times I'm listening to podcasts, books, whatever. Not to say that I don't listen to music. If I'm on the way to listen to, like, if I'm about to do an interview or something, then I'm deeply entrenched in that artist's music. However, the things that I'm listening to allows me to hear what's going on in the scenes around me. Because I can't afford for a nigga to be just running up on me because I'm blaring some fucking music too loud in these earbuds. And when I walk by, because I can tell the demographic, as a person, an analytical person, I check the analytics. I know where our core audience comes from. It's the hood, the mandem. Right? I see a group of the mandem on the corner. While I'm walking, one of the earbuds come out so that this, whatever I'm listening to stops. Because I need to hear everything around me. This is me. Me with a smidget of the popularity of a Pressa. So I say all that to say, you ain't got nothing to prove to these niggas. Just do your thing and get your bag. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. What are y'all saying in the comments here, man? Comment gang, screw on. Who's that young pro SGK? What up? I try to drop a gem here and there. One or two. You know what I'm saying?